for coming and checking this place out. We are at the Promontory, Unit 906. It's a great pleasure, and we're very lucky to have an amazing day to showcase this incredible property. So as you can see, the Promontory is one of the most elite and prestigious building in UBC. It's built by Polygon. And today we're showcasing this home. It's got 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, and a den. But I would like to just bring you to the most incredible feature of this home. Come with me. So as soon as you step out, really, there's just, I don't need to say anything. You can just see it for yourself. You're all the way from the forest to the ocean. On a super clear day, you can see the coastal mountain. And then if you come around, there's the forest from the Pacific Spirit Park. So really you're getting 270-degree view, and you really have nothing in front of you. And right in front of us here, if you're wondering, so if you can just see, there's a big field right in front. That's actually the totem field. And the totem field is part of the UBC Agricultural and Land Research Department. They've got different type of soil, so they do different type of project, a research project on short term, long term. They're trying out different agricultural methodology and systems. Right in front of totem field is the botanical, the UBC botanical. So again, that's an integral part of the UBC research and development. So in short, that means that this view is here to stay. It is definitely here to stay. And then right on our side to here, this development is called Somerset, and they're all townhouses, and they're quite high end as well. But again, they will be here to stay. So frankly, I would say this view is pretty protected. When I sat down with my seller, he has been here, and he said when he just sit out here, every day he gets to see swallows and hummingbirds and eagles just soaring through the sky. He thinks that there is an eagle nest right up there on that tree, right far at that corner. There's probably one over there and then one over there. So he sees the eagles just coming in and out. And every once in a while, you will see the big tanker ship just, well, maybe not the freight, just coming through the ocean. And right now we're on Friday 2 p.m. but being west exposure, the sunset is just breathtaking. The colors, the hues, and just every night it's something different. It's quite an incredible offering. So why don't we come inside? And if you have any questions, just feel free to type it out. I have my wonderful colleague Sean. I'm so happy that he has agreed to come and help me. So if you have any questions, just give him a shout, and he'll be able to let me know.
That's me there.
And hopefully we can answer you. So throughout this unit, as you can see, there's pretty much floor to ceiling windows. So you're getting view from every room. And after this owner have moved in, a number of quality upgrades has been done. So for instance, as soon as you come in, the entire flooring was finished last August. And this is a beautiful engineered hardwood floor. I've got a sample here. And this, as you can see, it's quite thick. So this is a very, very high-end quality engineered hardwood floor. And it's what they call the white oak. So here you go. And when they moved in here, the entire place has been repainted as well. All the baseboard, all the ceilings, all the lighting fixtures has been redone. And one of the things that this owner has also finished is motorized blinds. So all of these ones facing west, they're all motorized, and they are all both double layers. So I'll make a little bit of demonstration. So the first layer is a privacy blind where you can still see out, but it cuts a little bit of a shade.
Bonnie is saying hello.
Hi Bonnie, good to see you here. You should definitely come and check it out. You don't live that far anyways. And then if I do another setting, the layer behind it comes down. So that's the blackout shade. So the blackout shade is really good because in the summer days, the blackout shade really cuts down the heat. But also, if you are not quite a morning person, or in the evening you just wanted to just sit back with a movie on, this is a great way to just make sure that you've got a complete blackout light. We'll just let that go up. There you go. So we got all of that from here to the nook, and these ones are exactly the same thing. They're all double layer privacy and blackout blinds. So it's really wonderful to be in this home when, even though it's a condo, you really don't feel like a condo. You really feel like you're in a home in the sky. You're just completely open to all the view in front of you. This really is a nook, as a breakfast nook. Having said that though, when you're sitting, I would use it as my office too, and this owner have chosen to use it as his office, but why not? When you're sitting here, you get to watch all the action that goes on out there. It's a pretty nice place to even do all your Zoom meetings these days. And right next to here, we can come into the kitchen. Everything is very high-end. We're talking about Bosch and the Vikings for the stove and our granite countertop. And all these are very deep. They're all the way in. They're very, very deep. Lots of place for you to put all your pots, your pans. Bosch dishwasher. Let me see if I can turn on the light so you can get a little better look. There you go. And it's granite counter as well as the granite backsplash. I can certainly tell you this seller have really enjoyed his time in this kitchen. And one of the things that he said is the way it's laid out, it's not only aesthetically pleasing, but it's also very functional. And in between the counter to the cooktop, there's certainly enough space where a couple of people just walking through. And then on this side, you can put at least 3 bar stools, and you can have a couple of friends over, share a drink, chit chat. There's definitely lots of room to move around. And because it's an open layout, so really when you're sitting here, you just got the whole space, and it's very, very open. I must say, every time I come in here, every time I come into this room, I'm always in awe, and I'm always amazed at how beautiful it is. And you see so much, and you see so far out. And it's so quiet. We've got windows all open, the patio doors are all open, and you don't hear anything. It's super quiet. And yet it's so close, because in here, if you get downstairs, probably about 10-minute walk, 12-minute walk, you're in Westbrook Village, and where there's Save on Food, London Drug, Shoppers Drug Mart, liquor store, restaurant, Murchie's Coffee and Tea. So really, it's super convenient. And then if you just walk all the way down here, all to the end, there will be Chen Center, Rose Garden, the Natobi Garden, a lot of the amenities. The type of the demographic of people that's living here, they're a little bit more certainly mature, but many of them are actually faculty members, professors, research, the developer, consultant, executives. Many of them have been downsizing from a home in the Vancouver West Side, and this is a really good place to downsize to because the space are quite good. And let me show you the rest.
Bonnie is saying it's a beautiful view with a place in the treetops, great holiday home away from home.
It absolutely is.
So we're walking into one of the bedrooms.
So this is the third bedroom, and the owner has built in this beautiful Murphy bed, which will stay, which makes it really great because if you have a guest coming over, and you can just convert it into a bedroom immediately with no time, and yet when you're not using it, you can certainly use this as a den, as an office, or even a meditation room. Yeah. And when you come out, there's a full bathroom right outside. It can be used as an ensuite, but it can also be used as a shared bathroom, so it makes it really, really convenient.
Hi, Louie.
Hi, Louie. Thanks for watching, Louie. And then as we come over here, we have the den, which my seller right now has been using it as his music room. And I can certainly tell you he's an amazing saxophone player. I have had the pleasure of hearing him play quite a number of times. In fact, I have had the pleasure to play with him on the piano.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think
Duet.
the piece that we worked on was Autumn Leaves. It's a jazz piece, and he is just incredible. And so you can see that there is a pocket door. So if you want some quietness and privacy, you can. There also is a vent, so there's certainly airflow for ventilation and circulation. So everything in this unit has just been very well thought out, well laid out, and well constructed. And if you want to come here is a second bedroom. And you can still see, and you can start to see a little bit of the forest view from this room now.
That's Pacific Spirit Park?
Yes. Oh gosh, in the morning, this owner loved to just go down for a walk, and you can see the sun just filters through all the trees, and the light and ray. Oh, it's just magical. And at the end of the hall, we're coming into the master bedroom, and I'll let you in first. Again, because it is a corner unit, you're getting windows and you're getting view from every room. And the way this room is situated, really, you just open your eyes, you sit up, and you see view already. And there's 2 windows, so it definitely has a good cross breeze, and it's never hot in this unit. Yeah. And you do have a walk-in closet. And one of the good things about this unit is they've already got all the closet organizers in every single closet. So it really helps maximize the storage space and help you organize with everything that you have. And through the door, there is the master ensuite, double vanity, a stand-up shower, a frameless shower, as well as a soaker tub. I just love how bright this unit is.
It is very bright.
Yeah, it's super. And as soon as we come out, just to the right, I'll just quickly show it to you. So this unit has a amazing in-suite storage. I mean, so deep, you can really put a lot of things. In fact, just to give you an idea how deep it is, the last owner, when we saw this place, they had mattress slide in lengthwise. So that's really how deep it is. It's really quite incredible. On top of this storage room, which you can make it into a pantry, is another extra storage locker downstairs by the parking area. So this unit does come with 2 parking side by side, as well as another storage locker. So ample storage. And then right here we have the Miele washer and dryer. It's very handy, tucked aside so it's not right in front of your face. And then a good hall closet, like an entry closet.
Lots of good shoe storage.
Again, they've got the closet organizers, so you have instant. You can just move in, put your things, and you're ready to go. And And then there's a two-piece bath just tucked behind the entrance door, which is awesome because you know what? When you have guests over, it's nice to have some privacy, right? I mean, I've seen so many homes where they have the guest bathroom right across from the dining table.
Right.
Like,
Drives me crazy.
it drives me
Powder
crazy.
room right off the kitchen. And you're like, why?
Why? So it's a really, really smart layout. They really thought about all the details, and they've got the two-piece tucked behind the door, giving you the great privacy. But what I love about this is this owner have made this hall into a bit of an art gallery himself. He's traveled around the world, and I mean, I know this is not part of the unit, but I just love looking at it. And I think, like, this one's from Singapore, some of them are from Thailand, and there's some hand-painted portraits. It really makes it your home. So whoever comes in, they can also do the same. They can put maybe family portraits, maybe artwork, but just having the opportunity to showcase a piece that you love, I think it's so important.
Because with a place this bright and there's so many windows, that the fact that you have so much wall space as well.
Well, and these are just away from the direct sunlight, so they're
That too,
protected.
yeah.
They're not going to be bleached, which can be a real problem. Yeah. So the fireplace is gas fireplace. So it's really nice in a fall day, a bit of a winter day. You can just sit down, enjoy the sunset, and have a bit of a cozy fireplace.
Is the gas included in the maintenance?
Yeah,
or?
gas is included in the maintenance. So what is
nice.
included in the maintenance is, of course, your hot water, the fireplace, the gas stove. There's also a concierge down at the reception, in the building reception. His name is Brian, and I believe he has been here since day one. Amazing guy. He knows every owner here, and in fact, when I come here, he knows my name already. So he's on top of things, and he's here from 7 to 4. And through the night, there's security guards, as well as monitoring camera. All of the footage is recorded and monitored. So very, very high security building here. The amenities also include a gym. They do have a gym, and they have a beautiful Zen garden as you come in. There's a bit of courtyard, and you can use there's a very impressive lounge, or you can use it for private functions, or just hang out with a couple of friends.
You can almost see the Zen garden down there.
Yes.
There it is. And again, that view isn't going anywhere because those are
This view is here to stay. In fact, we have done an extensive research before we purchased this home, because we wanted to make sure that especially this piece of land, is going to be here. And I would say it's pretty secure. Yeah.
And you do have good access to Wreck Beach.
Oh, thank you, Sean, for mentioning that. Yes, of course. I mean, it is world known, right?
It is. It's one of it's probably the best, I think, beaches in Vancouver. It's got lots of sand and clean water. And
I tell you, when I studied UBC, so I graduated from UBC, but in my first year, I remember, this is probably one of the few things I really remember, is in my first year English class, they always said to the student, for whatever you do while you're a student here, don't go there. You don't want to run into your professors.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Maybe a bit of an awkward moment, but having said that, it is one of the most well-known amenities in UBC, amongst others.
But there's a guy who makes sandwiches down there. Delicious.
Really?
Oh yeah. Some
oh my gosh,
best
I think
sandwiches.
I need to go back there now.
Then you run into your coworkers.
Oh, Sean. So, was there any questions that anybody have asked, or has there been new people? Maybe we can.
Maybe just say again where we are.
Okay, so yeah, the address is 906-2688 West Mall. It is in the building Promontory. The Promontory, it was finished in 2005. It's a polygon building, and it was. Let me see if I can get the architect person as Hancock, Bruckner, Eng, and Wright.
Team effort.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, so it is. It's quite a beautiful building, very contemporary and yet very elegant. And many of the owners here are just long-time owners, and they're very thoughtful. I've met quite a number of them, and they have always been very pleasant. In fact, this owner had been invited by a couple of professor neighbors here to listen to their lectures, to their presentations, and yeah, so it's quite an interesting building to be in.
And there's a gym downstairs.
Yep.
And off the main lobby, it looked like there was like a little kitchen area. So is that rentable?
Yeah. So as soon as you come in, there is a beautiful lounge. And the lounge, there's a fireplace, sitting area. There's also a kitchen, and inside kitchen there's also a little bit of bar. Yes, can be rented for private functions, and that actually you can walk right out to the Zen garden. So if you have events, you can book it off, and then you can use it with access to the Zen garden as well. So some of the furniture in here can be separately negotiable. For instance, this set of sofa can be separately negotiable. For somebody who's looking to buy this as a holiday home, we can certainly, myself have already said, there's only one thing that he will not negotiate, but everything else could be talked about. So which makes it really, really convenient, because if somebody is looking to have a second home, then this is almost a ready to go place.
It's a really great big space, great entertaining space.
Yeah, lots of room. You won't feel you're cramped.
Because this is a good sized table, and it's not too big for the space, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Lots of room for dinner parties.
Absolutely. And if this is not enough space, then we can certainly set up a little something outside in the balcony.
In summertime, you have indoor-outdoor living.
Absolutely. And because it is a corner unit, once you have this patio door open and maybe one of the windows at the back, you're really creating a really good flow of air. And plus we're close by the ocean, so we always have that sea breeze, and even in the hot summer days, this is really quite comfortable. Yeah. It's one of those places you just kind of have to come here and just soak it in. Yeah.
It's very lovely. And these ceilings, how high are these? Kind of like they're high. I'm gonna say at least 8 feet, more than that.
No, it's at least 9.
At least 9? I'm 5'11", and I'm not even, sorry. I don't know how much that means, so my arm would be like 3 feet. So that's 8 foot something. Yeah, that's at least 9.
Yeah,
so
it's at least 9.
Really open and
yeah, but I think
spacious.
Because there's so many floor-to-ceiling windows, it makes it feel even bigger.
You feel it, it feels even taller.
Yeah, it makes it feel even bigger and taller and more expensive. Yeah.
It's definitely luxurious.
Well, it's definitely a lifestyle, because I really feel that when you're living in UBC, it's not just a condo.
Yeah.
You are getting the entire lifestyle thing here. I mean, if for a golfer, UBC golf course is amazing. For a music lover, wow, you're getting Chen Center. I mean, world-class performance.
Well, and you access to the UBC Theatre Department, the Freddie Wood Theatre, and great productions of plays.
And you also for in here, just right by Chen Center, there's also a Museum of Anthropology, which it's
which in itself
incredible.
is an architectural wonder.
Absolutely. There's just so much to do, and then there's aquatic center for working out, for fitness. I mean, not right now, but it's there.
Eventually.
The facility is there. So it really is a world-class lifestyle to be here, and yet it's super quiet, but if you go downtown, it's 20 minutes. You go to YBR, it's less than half an hour. It's just really, really easy, accessible to everywhere.
And it definitely feels like a calm, kind of smaller community, even though you're so close to the city.
Yeah.
And then so much access to culture and other things.
Lots, for sure. And library, right? I mean, if you love to read, you have access to all library now. I could be wrong now, but I remember when I was a UBC student here, I counted. I think there's 12 different libraries.
No, my friend has worked in the library system here, so I think that's probably about accurate.
Really?
She worked in interlibrary loans, and she'd have to go back and forth to return the books to the different libraries.
Okay, yeah, I remember. I calculated and I actually counted. I think there's a total of 12, and depending on what your interest is, they even have a math library.
No one wants a math library.
Well, actually, I was gonna say, more incredibly, I actually been in the math library. Can't remember why, but
To learn how to calculate a mortgage?
must be it. But yeah, they do have Asian study and then the Toby Garden. I mean, that's one of my favorite spot when I was a student here. It's just absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And then you have Kerner Library, you have Main Library. Just absolutely phenomenal. Yeah.
We could go take a look at the bedrooms again.
Sure.
Just, you know,
Sure.
make sure everyone gets a chance to see everything.
Yes. So if we're just making down our way down the hall, the first one, you'll see that there is a bathroom, but it can be used as an ensuite, but it can also be used as a shared bathroom because there's a door on there, but then there's also a separate door just separating and giving a little bit of privacy to the bedroom here. Which is perfect for a guest bedroom situation. If you have a guest coming in from out of town, they can really use this as a, their private ensuite because there is also a two-piece bath at the end of the hallway. The owner had this custom built in. It's a Murphy bed and it will stay. So it's wonderful and it's ready to go. A little bit of extra storage at the end here. They also have a closet. I know the space is getting a little tight, but yeah, if a guest from out of town is here for maybe a week, a month, it's convenient to have their own closet space.
Guests
too.
from out of town for a month.
Or months.
They need to get their own apartment.
And then again, we're coming into this side. There's a really room. It's really big. It's quite spacious. There's pocket door and French sliding pocket door that comes in, so it gives you really good privacy if you're working. Maybe you're doing a project or Zoom meetings. There is ventilation up in the corner. Now my owner uses it as his private music room. And then coming into the second bedroom, it's nice and bright. And this one, you can start to see a little bit of mountain, but also the Pacific Spirit Forest, which is lovely. I have to say, I think it's got a really good energy to this unit. It's quite open, it's got good flow, and lots of light.
Feels calm.
Yeah. It's just that especially if you're working downtown, you come here and it's like everything just decompresses. And then on this side, next to the den, is their in-suite walk-in storage room. So this is not a little room. This is really quite deep. You can certainly put a lot of stuff, and
You could make this an office even.
you can make this into an office, yeah, for sure. For sure, because there is actually a second storage locker at the parking level. So this can be used as an in-suite storage or as an office. Flex room. Yeah.
Sewing room and knitting room.
Well, no. Yeah, so we're in the master bedroom now, and this is the walk-in closet. Again, it's really convenient to have all the closet organizers already built in. So really, you're coming in with your own personal belongings and you're ready to go right away. There's really not much that needs to be done. It's really quite a ready-to-move-in unit. What I love about this home is because it is a corner unit, there's so many windows. And in this particular case, well, to be honest, I know this owner quite well for a number of years. As you can see, the way it's situated, really, you just need to sit up in the morning and you get to see this view. You really make you be grateful that we're living in such a beautiful British Columbia. I remember when I came to UBC when I was 17. and I really don't have a lot of life experience then. But even then, I moved here from London, Ontario. But even at an age of 17, every time I come into the campus, I just feel so grateful to be here. It is just the natural beauty, the surroundings, just everything is just so stunning. And to even being able to live in here, to have the ability to just enjoy this, is incredible.
Very good sized master in here. Lots of room for furniture and a large bed.
Yep.
It's always nice.
For sure.
Into the ensuite. You've got stand-up shower and a good sized tub,
Yes.
as well as
Yeah, so having a double vanity is quite convenient as well. Mm-hmm.
it's gonna say the his and hers, but it could be his and his, hers and hers,
Yeah.
theirs and theirs.
Just wash your hands.
Just wash your hands in one, brush your teeth in the other.
Absolutely. Yeah, so when we come out, then we have, what I love about all the little things in this unit is the way they designed. They made the laundry to be tucked on the side. So really, when you're doing laundry, everybody who's enjoying maybe you have guests over, when you're having conversation, you're not bothered by the laundry noise. So
Way
it's
down
really
there.
good because it's so tucked away. It's a set of Miele washer and dryer. And of course those will stay. As you come in, there is a fairly good, generous size of walk-in closet. Again, everything is built in, so when you come, it's really easy and you can just organize. And I really whoever designed this closet clearly's got their priority right. They clearly have put more shoe closet than anything else. So, personally, like me, I would really appreciate that. Because that's what
that too.
I'm totally lacking in that department, and I would love to have something like this to just organize and lay out all my shoes. Anyways, just a note.
Shoes are important. Shoes are important.
Absolutely. And then as this is where we come in from the front entry, and then right behind it's got a two-piece bath, which is amazing. You really want to have your privacy.
Yeah, you want to have that extra powder room.
Yeah.
And it's actually a really good size.
It's actually super good size. I was gonna say it's not really even a little one. It's actually really good size. And if we come back in, as I mentioned earlier, I just love the way they have structured this unit so that you actually allows you so much space to put up your painting, your artwork, photos that you love, giving you an opportunity to cherish the moments that's precious with you, or maybe a conversation piece, And again, we come back into the space, super bright, super open. Yeah. I really think that this is the type of homes that's really rarely offered. I know when this home came on the market, I think we were the first group in here, and we just snapped it up because they've seen so many, and it's just this type of home don't come on the market too often. So for the right buyer, I think that they will really, really enjoy being in here. Whether it's a home or a second home, vacation home, whatever it is, it's just one of those places that you'll feel really relaxed. Yeah. And if you have any friends coming over, there's certainly 2 parking spots and lots of visitor parking. As Sean, you and I, we were parked downstairs. I think there's probably at least 10 spots, if not more.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, at least. And there's also a car wash station, very secure building where you have to come in. First gate for the visitor, and then there's a second gate for the residents to be in there. And there is concierge at the front, so if you have any Amazon delivery, there's sure somebody to sign that package in for you.
Very important.
Very important, especially these days. Yeah, so again, this home is 1619 square feet, so just around 1620 square feet, and it's just so well laid out. There's really no wasted space. Everything is well used. And just some of the upgrades again is the flooring. They completely stripped the previous flooring. It's a beautiful white oak, very thick engineered hardwood. As you can see how thick it is. I've got a piece of sample board, so you can see it's a very high-end, good quality flooring. I know this owner was very particular, so when he had this floor chosen, he actually inspected all the pieces to make sure that he's happy with the entire floor. As you can see, this is not a small space. And then for the window blinds, he's basically changed it into a double layer roller shade. So basically, you can see that, and it is all motorized. And actually, I'm using it as a remote control, but the owner has it on his phone.
Oh.
So yeah, so on maybe a hot day, if he's away, he can on his phone he can put down all the blackout blinds, and by the time he come home, it's not even hot anymore because it cuts out so much heat. And then so that's the privacy shade, but then right behind it, where I'm actually also lowering, is the blackout blinds. So if you decided to watch a movie, and you know what, in the summertime, like honestly, you don't even get dark until 9:30.
You get the
really
glare.
don't want to wait until then before you
Yeah.
put a movie on. So you can just lower all of the blackout blinds, and then you have a built-in movie theater for yourself. Yeah, so you can see that.
Back up with the push of a button.
Yeah, and you know what? It's so much more convenient with the motorized. You can just do it anywhere, anytime. And what I found is this one is actually really quiet. I have seen some. There's just so loud and super loud. Whereas this one is actually really quiet. You almost just get a low hum, and it's not disturbing. So all the motorized blind across here towards west, and I know the owner have just made arrangement to have all the blinds on this side also going to be motorized in about a week or so. So yeah, so this is north facing. You see all the mountains, and this is the west facing. And it's just a stunning sunset. Oh my gosh, for the last couple of days, the sunset has just been breathtaking. So if you go on the pictures or the YouTube, the sunset that you see with pink and blue and orange and purple, these are real shots. This is not filtered or made up. This is just, it's very, very awe-striking. So it's this view is here to stay. Let's just say.
You can see out to the ocean and would it be the Gulf Islands or Vancouver Island over there?
Yeah, I would think so. We can step out and then have another look.
I mean, and you can see also you have we're paused. Okay, we're back. So Thunderbird Stadium's right there. So if you're interested in watching sporting events, you do have a bit of a view of those.
Yes.
Live from your deck.
Yes. But once you're out here, as you can see, it's really very high-end, luxurious townhouse. Right behind is the Pacific Spirit forest and trees. And in front of us is the totem field, and that's a research field for agricultural and land. And right in front, all the way front, is the botanical. And every year, maybe not this year, but every year UBC has a farm-to-table event. And so they do all the farming, and they used to have the chef from West restaurant. From West, and they come here, and the whole team, and it's like table after table, and you bring your own, you bring your own cutlery, you bring your own wine, and they would set up a farm-to-table dinner, and it's like one big long table. You just sit with people that you don't even know, way back when I went here, I thought it was just schooling. But now UBC is a community with lots of world-class amenities that you get to enjoy. So again, it's a wonderful offering: 3-bedroom, a den, 2.5 bath, a walk-in storage, 2 parkings, and an extra storage. And it's 19 square feet. You're on the 9th floor, and you're just getting all the view from every window. It's certainly a home that you can feel comfortable living in, and also proud to call this your home. So this is Promontory. Again, address is 906-2688 West Mall. If you're interested, come give me a shout. I have floor plan, I have all the information, and if you want to come and see it, we just need 1 day notice. I would have, all we need is a mask and glove. You know, we're pretty relaxed about things, but we're also being very cautious and careful. But otherwise, we welcome you to make any inquiries or any questions that you may have. I'm very, very blessed to be the person that has the opportunity in marketing this home, but also so grateful for Sean being here today with me. And
it's my pleasure. It's beautiful here.
Yes, it is. I can certainly tell you, every time I get a chance to come here, I take it. I leave.
Well,
I was like, I'll be right over.
I'd just be staring out at the ocean all the time.
Well, that's kind of why the owner have moved his office from the den to the nook den.
So he always has that view.
Yeah, because he loves just waking up. And actually, this is what he said when I asked him, well, what makes this home so special for you? He said every morning he comes out here, he sits down, checks his email, and he will see hummingbirds. Like, I'm thinking, does hummingbird fly that high? But they do, apparently.
I guess so. Well, from hummingbirds to eagles.
Yeah, hummingbirds, swallows, eagles. And he said they almost every day he'll see a couple of swallows, the same ones, and he'll just come and say hello, and they will just dance around. And eagles, because there's a couple of eagle nests, one up on that tree right at that far end over there, and then there's one on this side. So he'll see a couple of eagles just perched high top on the top of the trees. Oh, and he said when he first moved here, I think he was like just maybe a month and a half or 2 months after he moved here, he'll hear coyotes. And it's sort of in the late evening. You'll hear coyotes and you know, just so much nature, even though it's so close to the city, and yet you're just surrounded by all the natures in there. And he loves it. He loves going around, going for a walk in the Pacific Spirit Park, and he walked down, and actually right behind here, right behind the Somerset, behind these trees, there is Been Around the World coffee shop. Yeah.
Handy and close.
I know, it's handy and close, and right behind there is the Old Barn Community Center with a big, beautiful park and playground and grass field. And there's lots of fruit trees, apple trees, cherry trees, and they're part of the UBC agriculture as well. So they plant all kinds of different type of plants and fruit trees over there. So either you can have your coffee at Been Around the World, or if you want it for a little bit longer walk, you can actually walk right down this path, West Mall, and you'll hit Iona, and around the Chen Center, they have Great Dane coffee.
You want to take your coffee to go for a walk in the park?
Yeah, that's right.
Or walk down to the beach.
Oh, walk down to the beach, absolutely. And actually, if you look down here, there is a terrace garden. So yeah, so it's just a nice open space. I mean, really, in this COVID-19, you can't. If you're wanting to just get out there, get some fresh air, you just go for a walk and maybe just sit down and just enjoy a bit of a quiet space.
They've got a lot of nice common spaces here.
They do certainly. So I really, really appreciate you joining me. For whoever joined me and watched this, and if you have any questions, drop me a line. And it's a very special home, and we appreciate you being here with us today. Again, this is Margaret, Dexter Realty. The address is 906-2688 West Mall, the Promontory in UBC. come check it out. It's a rare offering, and we'd love to meet you, and then we'd love to show this home to you. Thank you, and have a great day. Awesome weekend. Bye.
Okay. Louis said, great work, just at the end. And Kat and Steve came on for a little bit, and